viewers. It's Thursday and it is 62 degrees outside. Can you believe that? It's 62 in February in South Carolina. That is not supposed to be happening, but boy, am I happy about it. But guess what? It's supposed to get up to 78 degrees today. Again, you're going to find me outside walking. I did enjoy yesterday and getting out, and I hope you did too. I hope you got your loved one with dementia out a little bit too, because that's good for them. But welcome to What's Going On with Mama, Tasty Thursday. Today, we're going to make some noise over here with my Vitamix. I don't know if you own one of these little jewels or not, but you're getting ready to find out how noisy they are, but they work. So I want to first welcome our sponsors and thank our sponsors. Today I want to tell you about Life in the Carolinas. You can find them at lifeinthecarolinas.com. Watch several of their episodes at a time. Do a little binge watching. You're going to enjoy that show. I know. I think it's wonderful, and it's won lots of awards. You know, you got to keep in good company, and Life in Carolinas is good company. Vitamin Depot. I hope you visited Vitamin Depot and asked them about Sweet Drops. Today I'm going to tell you about another product they sell. As soon as I figure out where I put it. You know, I think I set that product out and my husband put it away. I'll have to get it back out. Vitamin Depot on Celanese Road behind Dunkin' Donuts. Go in and talk to David about the products you might need. Passmore's Grocery and Grill on Saluda Street in Rock Hill. Go tell them you want some tuna salad. You know, I don't eat meat, but I eat fish, and I like shrimp. Oh, goodness, do I love shrimp. But they do wonderful tuna salad, and I hope you will check them out. Well, today we're going to start over here. And give me just a minute. Michael, follow me over here a little bit if you would. I got a cameraman again today. Yes, he put it up. I knew he did. And I'm a short girl. I have a hard time reaching it. I want to get this out so I remember to tell you about it. Okay, I'm organized now. Well, I like to give you ideas of things that you can fix that are easy and quick in your caregiving journey or just in life in general. You know, I enjoy cooking, but I don't want to take forever in the kitchen every day of my life. It's just not feasible. So I've tried to find things that are healthy and things that are, taste good. Michael's giving me signals. What does this mean? Turn it up. Oh, I did have it turned wrong. He gives me hand signals when we go speak. I never know what they mean. So what we have here is another Aldi product. And yes, I did write Aldi and ask them to sponsor this show. What do you call this thing? A show, that's it. Because I use a lot of their products, I truly do. This is one that you can only get at Aldi. It's called Earth Grown Vegan. I had a couple of you folks write in and say you were trying to go vegan. And that is not difficult. I did vegan for several years. The only reason I'm not vegan right now is I do eat fish and I do eat cheese, but I don't eat a lot of cheese anymore. This is the Southwest Quinoa Crunch Veggie Burger. Okay, now that sounds like it's going to be filled with all kinds of nasty stuff you should not be eating, but somewhere on here are the ingredients. Here we go. The first ingredient is cooked quinoa. Then we have black beans, red pepper, canola oil, breadcrumb, and onions, and just a few other potatoes and potato flakes and things like that. You hear that beeping? Yep. I cooked two of these earlier. I could demonstrate for you how to cook them, but I think you can figure out how to put them on the pan, right? Because that's all you've got to do. Well, I do recommend that you put that parchment paper on your pan that we talked about earlier in the week, or maybe that was last week. Put them on the parchment paper, put them in the oven. See, I think it was 4 minutes or 5 minutes on one side. Let me check. It was 5 minutes on one side at 450 degrees. Turn them 4 minutes on the other side until they're as brown as you might like them. And I'm just going to tell you, we like things pretty crunchy. You can come over here and get this close up, Michael. We like things crunchy, and these aren't quite as crunchy as we might like, but aren't they pretty? And believe me, they are excellent. So I think I'm just going to put these right back in the oven for maybe, what do you say, 2-3 more minutes, because like I said, crunchy is a good thing. Timer, I've got the weirdest timer on this oven. I've never seen anything quite like it. 3 minutes. It'll beep on us here again. But there you go. You've got your main meal, your main dish for your meal tonight. Throw with it a vegetable, maybe a starch. Don't load up on those starches. They're not good for your body. Think about the vegetables. You need to add the vegetables. My husband is shaking his head that yes, starches are good for your body. He seems to think that a vegetable plate sounds something like this. Macaroni and cheese, mashed potatoes with gravy, and what would you have to go with it, Michael? Go ahead and say it. What?
Green beans.
Green beans? He would not. He would add another starch. He's telling you a story. Today I want to show you how I make a wonderful, sometimes as I use it as a breakfast, most of the time I'll use this for lunch, but it's a smoothie. Smoothies are popular in our world today. You can buy them, don't, because one, they're super expensive, and two, most of the time they're not as good for you as you think they are. I've been making vegetable and fruit smoothies just for, I don't know how long, years. I went through several blenders, just one after the other, just wearing them out until finally my husband said, we're buying a Vitamix. This was an investment, folks, and I think it was probably $500 or $600. It was very expensive, but I have had it a long time and it still works wonderfully. I've got to get one ingredient that I had to wait until the last minute here to get. I'm going to hide behind the refrigerator door. I'm leaving. Don't go anywhere. You stay there. I got to get some ice. Oh, noisy. Oh, yeah, there we go. See, if I had gotten that earlier, it would have started to melt, so we can't do that. In here, I have about 16 ounces of Aldi's almond milk, the 30 calorie that I use. We use whatever you like, but that's what we use. I'm going to put in I told you this is going to be a noisy episode. A handful of ice, or maybe 2 handfuls of ice, whatever makes you happy. Then I'm going to add some superfoods. You know, superfoods are those things that are best for your body. Are you beeping at me again? Huh, I don't know what that was about. I know it was the oven, but it's not up yet. We still got 40 seconds. This is kale greens, a bold and bittersweet flavor. Again, from Aldi. And actually, I put these in the freezer because when I make smoothies, I like for as many of the products as possible be frozen because I want my smoothies cold, cold, cold. And I'm going to put 2 big handfuls in there. Now, if I were to show you 2 big handfuls and go, eat this for breakfast, you'd be like, Carol, you are crazy. I'm not doing that. Guess what? You're going to do that. You're going to go, wow, that's good. Took Michael forever to decide to try one of these, and when he did, he was like, you know, that's pretty good stuff. Like, yes, I know. This is zucchini that I had purchased on Saturday at the grocery store, and I just brought it home and chopped it up and put it in a bag, put a paper towel in the bag to absorb any moisture that came off of it. All right, I'm coming back here in just a minute. Timer off. We'll be there in just a second. Don't let me forget. Put it in here with a paper towel, absorbs moisture, and you're ready to go to use them whenever. See, I'm putting a whole bunch of zucchini in there that wants to come out the bag. That one's going to stay. All right, let's stop and take a check on those quinoa patties, quinoa burgers, and see if they look crunchier. Oh, yeah. Here we go. What do you think? Yep. Oh, yeah. These are going to be so good. And you're going to let them sit for just a little bit, obviously, before serving them. You're not going to crunch right into those, are you? Not at 450 degrees. We turn this off. And they're going to solidify and get a little crunchier. And you're going to call me and go, those are so good. Ta-da, you got that done. All right, so we've got milk. We've got 2 big handfuls of kale, or you can use spinach. And it doesn't have to be frozen, but I just think it's better. And then whatever vegetable. I put squash, I put zucchini, I put carrots. Those are the 3 go-tos that I have to add to this. I tried adding broccoli, I tried adding cauliflower, and I just got pieces in my teeth. It was not fun, so don't do that. Now, here I've got about a cup of frozen blueberries. We're going to put those in there. You can add frozen banana, and pretty much if you add frozen banana, whatever else you put in there, you're not going to taste. All you're going to taste is the banana, which, hey, that's not a bad thing, is it? So now we've got fruits, we've got vegetables, but we've got no protein. Now, David over at Vitamin D Depot sells a wonderful protein powder. It comes in vanilla and chocolate and strawberry. I add that lots of times, but guess what? I don't have any. Normally for this one, I would add the vanilla protein powder. But truly, all of them are good. And I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons or so, because when I'm dealing with peanut butter, it's always on the or so side, because I do like some peanut butter. And yes, God made peanut butter. Y'all know that? I'm pretty sure one day he said, let there be peanut butter, and there was. I use the natural crunchy peanut butter. This is the Harris Teeter brand of it. Smucker's makes it. Now, why do I use natural peanut butter and not the other peanut butter? Well, because it's natural and it doesn't have sugar in it. The ingredients in this peanut butter would be roasted peanuts and salt. That means there's no sugar. I don't need inflammation in my body, and neither do you. I'm staying away from sugar as much as I can. Now we got to sweeten it up, and we're going back to these sweet drops from David at the Vitamin Depot on Celanese Road. Yes, he got an extra commercial today. Let's put maybe 3.5 squirters full. I don't know. I just kind of play with it. Now, if you want to, you can add acacia fiber. Again, this comes from David. I'll tell you, I use a lot of his products. This acacia fiber has a scooper in it. Well, mine's buried down in there. I'm not going to put any today because I don't want any extra fiber in my diet today. I'm good on that. But you can put a scooper of acacia fiber in here. It does not change the flavor or the consistency at all. It is wonderful. So now we've got everything in there. We put the lid on. I've got to come over here and get my plunger. There is a plunger that goes with the Vitamix that helps you move things around. In order to use it, you take the center top off of your Vitamix and stick it down in there. It has several settings. One of the settings that my version has, and there's different versions, is one that shows where to go. Here it is. It shows a snowflake, and that's what you use when you're doing something icy. There's one down here for washing it. It's pretty neat. You can put water up to here, 1 drop of dishwashing liquid, put it on the wash setting. He cleans it for you. That's wonderful for a busy person, isn't it? All right, here it's going to get noisy. Hold on. Are you ready? Oh, I might should turn it on. There we go. I told you it was loud. I wasn't lying, was I? So we take it off, shake off that plunger. And inside here, we have the most wonderful lunch. And that's what this is going to be for me today. Michael and I will be on the road quite a lot. He'll probably stop and get a sandwich, but you know, I don't eat bread. This is what I'm going to have. Now, I'm going to warn you. The color on this is not all that pretty. It's just not. But we're going to get past the color. Here you go. All you need with this, honey, is a straw. And again, you're going to call me, or you're going to write me either one and go, who knew that I could eat 2 handfuls of kale, a big bag of zucchini, and think that it tasted so good. It's very good. I'm going to tell you, you're going to really, really like it if you put frozen banana in it. I love the frozen banana. When you think about it, frozen banana and peanut butter together, I mean, how can that not be good? So that's something you can try. It's a great way to start your day, or in the middle of the day, to inject a whole bunch of vegetables and some protein into your diet. Now let me look over here. Oh yeah, they're getting a little bit crunchier. I do like that. I want to take a minute and say, check us out on iTunes. Check out our books that I thought I put over here. Where did they go? Here they are. I'm so organized today. Let's Talk Dementia is available on Amazon, and so is Mama is Confused, and so am I. These are wonderful resources in your caregiving journey, and I hope that they will help you. We do appreciate you listening, and we hope that you will join us on Monday when we have Mama Monday. I'm going to talk a little bit about what is dementia, and when you understand what it is, I think it'll help you be a better caregiver. So a special shout out today to our sponsors. We have Passmore's Grocery and Grill on Saluda Street. Check them out. Vitamin Depot, boy, I've mentioned them enough today. And Life in the Carolinas, the wonderful TV show. Check them out at lifeinthecarolinas.com. Well, I hope you have a great weekend. Hope your caregiving journey brings you smiles and joy. And I hope that you get your loved one outside in the sunshine. If you've got anywhere you live, take advantage of it. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.